Happy Transformation of the Mind Tuesday, everybody. It's your girl, Unapologetic Happiness here. And today, my Transformation of the Mind challenge for everyone out there is to be excited in reinventing. So the reinventing period for everyone is sometimes a lot more difficult than even getting started in the beginning. Because when you say reinvent, that means that you have already created an image, you have already started something, and along the way there were things that had to get torn down and ripped apart, and you had to, reconstruct and build a new foundation and structure for yourself. A lot of the times we get so caught up in trying to figure out what went wrong that in this reinventing process, when things probably aren't going as smooth, we get ourselves all emotional and worked up about, when I had this and when I had that, this would have worked and this could have worked. But now is not the time to focus on that. Now is the time to really just get present to the fact that this is a new era, this is a new time. So what you were accustomed to and what you had before is no longer present. Now you have to rebuild something, reinvent yourself, do something that you've never done before, take on challenges that you've never took on before, and see what new heights and new doors unlock. See how you can solve the mysteries to the puzzles and take your journey lightly. Don't be so critical and harsh and taking every second to beat up on yourself and blaming yourself that you did something wrong or other people did something wrong, why this didn't work and you had a solid thing. And because if there was a solid thing, there would be no reason for God to tear apart what was already there. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't do anything with questioning. He doesn't do anything with ill intent. Everything that God does in our life is with great intentions and great timing and great purpose. So we have to believe that. And once the moment has passed and everything has been demolished and it's time to reconstruct and rebuild, we have to focus and ask God to guide us. How do we rebuild this structure and foundation with the way you see it fit for me? Now it's time to sit back and let him take lead instead of the way how you've always been doing things. Allow God to show you a different route. In order to do that, we just have to simply get present spiritually. We have to silence our mind. We have to silence I'm doing this by myself thing. No, you're not doing this by yourself. You're not in this by yourself, because your purpose was given to you by God. So therefore, he has to be in the process of bringing it to life and seeing that you fulfill this, and there's manifestation in the areas that you desire deeply, right? So I'm encouraging you guys to be excited in your reinventing period. Reinvention doesn't mean that you failed. Reinvention means that there were some things and screws that just weren't fitting into the machine properly for it to operate at its best. So now you're reinventing so you can operate at your best and soar in a way that you've never seen or experienced before. So let's get focused. Let's be excited and take flight. It's not the end of the world. It's not meant to harm you. It's not meant to discourage or stop you on your journey. It's all about getting clarity and finding peace in what God is doing in our lives. Right? So go out there, get excited, be excited about recreating and reinventing yourself and taking on new and doing something that you have never fully experienced or did before. Even if that means recruiting a whole new team to build and get you there. All right? Have a beautiful day, guys. I love you all. Don't forget, be intentional with your mind, your body, your spirit, your connections with people. Always be quick to love and slow to be angered. I love you guys. Have a peaceful day, and no matter what, remember to always be unapologetic about your happiness.